Good morning to everybody out there. I'm getting my breakfast ready, like unpacking my breakfast. I'm filling up my cup with some coffee. I think it's coffee. I don't know. Yeah, it smells coffee. The aroma of coffee is very pleasant. This looks good, right? This mic, the way I've set up this mic. So I'll just show you what I've done. So this is my chair. I just clipped over here, okay, and then I got my this mobile stand twisted to a certain angle in a way that it's more convenient for me to speak directly. Uh, Earlier, what I used to do is I used to have this clipped to my table, and I was putting my chair too close to the table and trying to do it. I think this is a better way. This is a very convenient way. The good part about this is if I have to step out of my chair, all I have to do is all I have to do is like this, just like this, and I can walk out. It's so convenient. Like I didn't even imagine. I didn't even I didn't even think that it's so easy. Yesterday, what I did was I was trying to do this Facebook Live, and I was, I had to twist and get out of this place because couldn't figure out what is the other easy possible way to do it, right? Then I realized that it was so easy. All I have to do is just like this, and I'm out. And when I'm back on the seat, I can just put it up down here. This looks very super convenient, right? Very convenient, actually. I will try to check, try to set up the angle. Oh, okay. This looks better. What is interesting thing to talk today? I have not much interesting. What's going on? Okay, I'm done. I'm just refilling my coffee. Got a full cup of coffee. Really full cup of coffee. Coffee is good. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It tastes good actually. I love. Actually, I like the smell of coffee, the aroma of coffee. It's very good. When you go to this, when you go to these places like what Starbucks, and then you go to other cafes, the popular cafes. Oh, there's one Indian brand. It's very popular cafe. Chaya, right? Chaya is the brand, I guess. I guess. And there is one more brand. I forgot the name. Blue Blue Toki or something like that. I forgot. It's from Tata's, I guess. So if you go into a cafe, which is very, which is just a lot of coffee business, like they sell a lot of coffees. The place of the cafe is the it's filled with the aroma of the coffee, which is so pleasant. So that's why I love going to a cafe and sitting there, having a cold coffee or something like that for like 2 hours straight, just chilling in, having my laptop, listening to music or doing something on internet, and then having a coffee. That's a lifestyle I like. And why I love going to the cafe and spending a lot of time is because of the aroma, and the place is very pleasant. It's fully air conditioned and it's very pleasant. The coffee smell is a very pleasant smell. So the aroma of the coffee is very pleasant. So these cafes are very pleasant to go and sit there and spend some time, like 1 or 2 hours. I used to go to cafe coffee day. I mean, like that's sometime back, 10 years back. Quite often, like yeah, quite a lot of time. Just like go there, relax, have something, and chill. Then I've been to Starbucks, so and then I went to this place. What's another place? Chayo's, right? Chayo's, I guess. Yeah, that's my okay. That's also good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Most of the cafes where it's popular cafes, right? The best part of cafes is the aroma and the time you could the time you could spend in a cafe is like much relaxing, much chilling, and you can just just chill out, have coffee, have get on the internet. If you want to listen to music, you can listen to music, plug in your earphones and do it. Something. That's what I used to do. So I wanted to recommend this product for these people. Actually, for whom? Um, so I see these lot of small shops, right? Like small businesses, like small shops where they sell fruits or vegetables or groceries or something like that. I mean, like these small shops or the I don't know what do you call it. So those people, right, where they have a lot of customers coming in and everything. So you could probably put up your stand like this, have your mobile phone here. So you could be working, you could be talking to the customer. You get the idea, right? What I'm trying to say. If you buy this, and let's say these small shop vendors, right? For them, there's a place where it's too crowded, but you want to be active on your mobile phone at the same time. The best thing is if you are a person who stands at the shop or you sit in the shop and you're running the business, all you have to do is just get this guy up, okay, and then tune accordingly, and then put your mobile phone here. Okay, this is actually a mobile stand. I'm using it to plug my um, microphone. You could actually plug your mobile phone over here. It works. I mean, I used to do this before. Now I got a new mobile stand. So if I go out, like if I'm going to go out for a place to have a cafe, or if I'm going to go to a pizza, going to have some pizza or something like that at a restaurant, I would most likely carry this one with me. I'll just flip it up in the table, okay, and then I plug my phone up. So why I do that is because when you are going to spend some time alone in a cafe or a restaurant, like say 1 hour, 2 hour, I would recommend, like, I'm not like saying you should do it, I would recommend you to take something like this because you could not keep bending and watching your mobile phone. It's very, you get a strain in the neck, and your viewing angle also is very inappropriate. It's very, sorry, it's very not advisable, is something I would say. Instead, what you would do is don't feel shy here. Okay, so in India, people are very hesitant, very shy, very reserved, very non-experimenting people. Like they don't like to experiment because they want to fit into a certain way of thinking and doing it. So you may have to come out of all these ways. If India has to change, like if you want India to transform, to see a lot of changes, then everybody has to slowly forget that way of trying to look like everybody's, like look everyone look like uh, look same like everyone else and try to fit in. That's something which is not going to work in India. If India has to transform, okay. So if you are somebody who is loves going to cafe or restaurant, just or to some place or library or where you're going to spend a lot of time, carry this guide. Okay, buy this one. It's very economical, like very budget friendly. Carry this one. Don't feel shy. Get into a cafe, go to the restaurant. Don't feel shy. Don't feel hesitant. Don't feel like what people are. You will definitely draw a lot of attention because when you do something new, right, people are bound to look at you. It's very normal. It's very, very normal, which will be relaxing. Sometimes somebody can have come up and have a conversation with you. It's very much possible, but most times they won't hear. And yeah, sometimes you may find somebody just coming, walking up to you and asking like, "Hey, where did you buy this? This looks good." They might even appreciate it because you are actually not using it. You're just not using it, the product in a restaurant or cafe or whatever. You're actually showing people that how you somebody can have a mobile phone and use it in a cafe or restaurant in a more convenient way. We're talking about convenience factor, right? So, and you're trying to create a new way of using a mobile phone, new way of people spending their time at cafes, restaurants, shops, or whatever, like wherever they go, any commercial places. So, what I would ideally do is, if let's say I'm going to Domino's Pizza to have pizza, so I'm going to spend easily 1 hour. I'm going to have very slowly 1 hour, and the wait time to get the pizza is like you get 15, 20 minutes, right? It depends on the crowd and everything. So you're gonna spend solid 1 hour. Are you going to just put your phone down like this, peeping at the phone like this all the time? Do you want to do this and straighten your neck and put your uh, create a lot of inconvenience around you, or do you want to say that no, I'm going to change myself, and I am not going to change myself in a way that people think I'm different. It's just because I'm creating a convenience factor for myself. I want to get into the world of convenience, so I will change myself to create a convenience for myself, right? So you need to get into this mode first if you want to change everything, the way you think, the way you live, everything. Okay? Your convenience factor should allow you to experiment and do a lot of things in life. So if I'm going to go to Domino's Pizza just to have a pizza, what I would do ideally is I will plug this up the table, right? I'll be sitting at the table, the Domino's Pizza. Okay. Uh, I'll plug this up and I will twist this up or to a certain angle, and then I will plug my. I place my mobile phone over here. Maybe I'll do vlogging. Of course, I would love to do vlogging in restaurants in this setup. So I'm definitely going to do that one day. I'll definitely plan it. Okay, just give me some time. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do some vlogging from some cafe or some restaurant when I go out. Okay. Um, so yeah, so I'm going to flip this over here in the Domino's Pizza, the desk over here. So it's going to be at this viewing angle. So I'm having a convenience factor. I plug in my earphones and microphone, everything, so I could talk with you. Does it sound good? This this whole thing can be applied to all businesses. It's not only for the customer side in a commercial place, even at the business owner side or the employees of the businesses, right? They also could use the same product. It is such a convenience factor. It's just that nobody has shown them this convenience, how much this product can be of a convenience to a person. Like how everybody is carrying a mobile phone today, right? And let's say you're somebody who works at a cafe or restaurant, you're working at some shop, something where you are standing and let's say like McDonald's or KFC's or Domino's or cafes or all these kind of restaurant style places, right? Where you got to stand as a waiter or the at the billing counter or something like that. So you could very well put up this stand over next right and clip it up to your table, put your mobile phone there instead of putting it in your pocket, just put it in your mobile phone there, and then you could still work. It could be a great thing. But only thing is, the brand Domino's or the brand will have to approve this for you to place it up because you are in the customer facing, like you are facing a customer, right? So it's like Domino's is promoting this product. It'll become something like this. So I don't know, maybe if Domino's is interested, they may say, okay, let's buy this. They may even take a stake in this company. I mean, I don't know, it could go anywhere. Like if this product becomes viral, it could go anywhere. It's highly possible that this product can go viral in India. I'm 100% sure. It's just that we have to show people how to use this. That's it. How how this product will be of absolute convenience. If you can show this, this product can go very viral. This has high potential to go viral. People at commercial places, at non-commercial places, everywhere, this will be of so much of convenience. It's just that somebody has to show them how to do it. Once people understand and pick it up, okay, let's say, okay, there is, let's say we go, I'll find a street shop based fruit seller. Okay, we just consider it. Even for that person, this would work because he would just clip it up. He put his mobile phone over here. Okay, so then he keeps working out whatever he has to do, and then he can check his mobile phone. Do you understand, right? So he can do that. It's it's more convenient, actually, very convenient. I would recommend this product to everybody. And this part is if you twist it and keep it in any angle, right? So it works. This product is definitely has the potential to go viral. Definitely 100%. Never know. Once people start understanding and figuring out, it'll start going viral. So whoever is the manufacturer, be ready for a lot of orders. This product is going to go viral. 100% sure. It's just a matter of time. Once people understand, see the potential of this product, it'll go viral. Let me grab my plate and fork so I can. Okay, it was so easily done, right? I will unpack my. I have to unpack my lemon rice. Yeah, we got lemon rice. Mostly, most days, like my breakfast is this. That's what my mom orders. Maybe for her, this is the most easiest thing to order, I guess. So I'll have to offload my lemon rice to the plate very carefully so it does not spill over. But I've got a very big plate. Okay, so when I decided to buy plates for me, when I looked up online, made a conscious effort to buy a very big size plate because I don't like to spill food. Okay, like I don't want to spill food and then clean up the place. So I don't like that part. So then I thought myself, like, why not I buy a very big plate? It doesn't matter. Let me buy a very big plate. Let it look big to others. It's okay with me as long as it does not spill out. Everything is everything fits very nicely and comfortably in the plate. I'm very happy with that way. But I don't mind people calling it like this guy is having a very huge plate. I'm fine with it. I'm perfectly fine with it because I'm more concerned about the spilling part. I don't want food to spill over, and I don't want to go and clean up everything. I don't like doing that. Um, I'm trying to get some. I'm doing some unpacking, 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 unpacking. Doing some kind of unpack. Almost done. Mhm. It is. Have you been watching this America 250 on your social media, like on your reels or social media? So there is one song which is very viral right now during this America 250. So what is America 250 is? So it is the 250th Independence Day of United States of America. So we are in India. We are at what 77th Independence Day? Like we are at 77 years of independence, right? America has just celebrated on July 4th. Um, the 250th, 250, okay, 250th American independence. The United States of America got independence. Okay. So they, I think I don't know who did that. Is it the government or I don't know who that is. They promoted. They voted out a song from John Denver. Yeah, his name is John Denver. Right? It's a very beautiful song. Actually, I know this song way earlier back. Itself. Like I know this song. Like I've listened to this song 10 years back, 10, 15 years back. Itself. Such a beautiful song. Okay. This song went viral, and everybody have started playing this song across America, like across the United States of America and all the states. When you go to a football match, okay, they have the sports matches, right? So they go for sports or any public gathering. So they use this song. It's a very beautiful song. Okay, I forgot this. Wait. Okay, country roads. I forgot. I need the lyrics up. So it comes up like West Virginia country road. It's a very countryside, very scenic, very beautiful song. It's a very slow, very nice to ears. Such a beautiful song, and it's a very beautiful side of America. They'll be showing the countryside. I actually like the American countryside. Uh, I love the American countryside more than the skyscraper side. Or I would say that equally I would like both. So some people may say that the skyscraper part of USA is fantastic. That's New York, Chicago is so damn good. Yeah, I agreed. Everybody agrees to it. Like I agree to it. The New York is fantastic. Chicago is awesome. There are a lot of states are very good. So the countryside is something which I started liking from my childhood days. So I had exposure to get to know about US from my childhood days. So I started exploring, and then I saw visuals of countryside of United States of America. It was so it was so attractive to me. I felt like I want to go and live in the countryside in America while growing up than in the skyscraper part of America. Okay, so why I would love countryside is because I grew up in India where the population is way too high, like what 1.4 billion today. I've been with I've been with a lot of people growing up, all the time, a lot of people, school, college, everywhere I went, I was like full of people everywhere I went, everywhere. So now I want to go and have a countryside life in America where there are no people. It's just me, my girlfriend in a farmhouse, and then of course, we have the internet and the tech. The tech is the one which bridges that. It just connects me to the entire world. Sitting in a countryside, a farmhouse kind of setup, or a countryside. What do you call it? Yeah, something like that. A farmhouse, a beautiful farmhouse. Me, my girlfriend, countryside, but with the tech, loaded with tech, a home loaded with entire tech, and I'm connected on internet to the rest of the world. It will be a very beautiful life. I'll fall in love with making a lot of videos, a lot of photography, and I would also be doing a lot of outdoor activity, which I love outdoor activity actually. I'm very fond of outdoor life than indoor life. Um, I like going out and spending the entire day out, and I don't want to come back home. I'm that kind of guy. Okay, if I wake up right, I need to get out of home. I'll come back in the night. That's the life I want, but I cannot have that life in India. It's because it's in state of Tamil Nadu, right? It's extremely hot, very very hot. I just cannot go out at all. Like it's too hot. So for me, the US, the countryside life will be very beautiful. I'll just take my bicycle and get out of my house early morning, and I'll have a smartphone with me, right? The only addition to this countryside life and the American farm life, the farmhouse life and everything is the tech addition. The tech addition is connecting me to the entire world. Sitting in a countryside, so I'll carry my smartphone and I'll have my bicycle. It's called a bike in the US, right? So what's the difference between bike and India and US is here people call bike, right? So bike means so in India people think bike is referred for motorbike here. In US it's just called bike because it does not have a motor. That's why they just call it bike. So they call bicycle as a bike in US because it does not have a motor, like it does not have an engine. So they call it bike. So that's the logic they use it. If they call it if you're going to ride a real bike, which is called in India, in the US it's referred as motorbike directly because that bike has a motor. Like motor is nothing but refers to an engine. So that's what the US difference is. Okay, US is very fascinating because, like I said, I know the UK English, I know the US English, I know the Canadian English, I know the Australian English. I know how they use the words, I know how they form sentences, I know how they understand things. So for me, US is very fascinating. I mean UK, Canada, Australia, all equally fascinating. I'll tell you, all the four are fascinating because all the four are unique actually. Australia is very unique. UK is very unique, and with their English and their sentences, their words, everything's very unique. That I guess that's what makes me very attracted towards all these four countries all the time. I'm very fond of US. I actually like UK English. It's so funny. It's like people may not sound funny, but it sounds so funny. Like as an American, if when we speak American English, right, and then we listen to the UK English where people speaking, it sounds funny to me sometimes. It's like so much of humor and so much of yeah. UK is so fast. Their English is very good. I mean, their English, their words pronunciation very nice. Their lifestyle, the way they dress up, the way they go and have live a life, it's fantastic. It's very unique. These people. The other way, there's Australia, right? Their accent is very different. They are amazing. Their English is also amazing. Their lifestyle is different. Uh, they have a lot of sun, so they spend a lot of outdoor like Australia. Yeah, in Australia they have a lot of life. UK rains a lot, so they have a different lifestyle. Canada is very cold, so they have a different life. US is like, boom, it's very huge. Very good, very good. I'm going to have some lemon rice. Let me have my first spoon of lemon rice. So this countryside music, right? I've listened to this music a long time back. So how do I run into all these American music? Is mostly YouTube. Okay, so YouTube was very popular when I was growing up. Like during my 12th grade onwards, I guess 12th grade or college. Yeah, when I started college, I guess that's when the YouTube was becoming very popular in India. Like among the educated, like among the engineering who study engineering, right? So we know that something like that is happening. So that's why I like that song. And I want to go live in a countryside and farmhouse with my girlfriend in the US. But yeah, I mean, it'll be very enjoyable life, I guess, because I for me it's a very education driven life, right? So I will be thinking and learning things, doing something, experimenting something. I'll be taking my bicycle, like bike over there. I'll be going out. I can have a very good outdoor life. And then if my girlfriend also wants to join me, if she's like physically strong enough to, I mean, she could bike with me a lot of distance. I'm okay with it. And then yeah, I mean, hmm, So I want to live in the countryside of US, in a farmhouse where me and my girlfriend, and nobody's there around us, no neighbors, nobody there, just open space, open land. And of course, we need access to 911 to see, because if there's anything where it could be like, could be anything, then I have to call up the cops, right? So, hmm. Lemon rice is good. It's a non-spicy food, so it works for me. Like I don't sweat, and I can have very comfortably. So if you are aware that the battery is 15% my phone battery is okay, we can do vlogging for some time until it turns off. I'm okay. Um, have you seen the Japanese? Okay, Japan, right? The country Japan. Japanese. So the US, UK, um, yeah, like all the English speaking countries, US, UK, Canada, Australia, we all use spoon and fork for having food, right? So the Japanese, these people have chopsticks. Okay, I think Japanese have used chopsticks. The South Koreans use chopsticks. Singapore may use chopsticks. Okay, Singapore is like multicultural. Like they have people from different countries, just not just from Singapore. Okay, then how about China? China uses chopsticks, I guess. I don't know. So Japan, South Korea, China may. I don't know about China. Like, do they use chopstick? Mostly, I think yes. So chopstick, I've not tried it. I could I could order it. Not a big deal. I have to learn how to use chopstick. That's one part of it. How to learn and eat it is one I want to do once. Then I want to know why these Japanese guys came up with chopstick. So there is definitely some study gone in to bring chopstick into Japan as a part of their culture to have chopstick to have food. 100% there's something there. It could possibly be that it is linked to neuroscience. The usage of chopstick, right, which Japan have created or they have brought into their country, could be backed by some study. And that study is to do with neuroscience. Like it could be like because people, okay, in India, if you're coming from a Indian family, you've grown up in a non-English speaking Indian family, they eat with hands, okay, fingers, hands, everything. You might have seen yesterday's Facebook Live that I have been eating with hands. This is what they do. For them to eat in spoon and fork is very difficult because their hands are tuned to eat. Like it's like years and years of training has gone in by using hands to eat. My dad is a school dropout. He's a proper Hindu guy, like uneducated school dropout. He does not know English. But he's a Hindu. He follows Hindu culture. So he eats with hands. Okay, for him that's the only way he knows to eat. Okay, if I one day I told him, why don't you try eating with spoon or fork, and I gave him a spoon and fork. He was struggling, like he didn't know how to eat. I told him you could just have to do. I showed him how you have to eat. Okay, but his brains were so wired to eating with hands. He's so practiced with that for years and years and years. He's not able to eat with a spoon properly. Like he does not know how to use a spoon and eat. So he finally dropped that idea and he said, "I'm going to eat with hands. I cannot have food with spoon." I said, "Okay, fine." I mean, like I'm not against that eating with hands or whatever. I have no problem with that. But I wanted to know what really has gone into this whole thing is because when you when you are eating every day, you're eating three times, right? So it's like a habit. Your brain is trained to do that habit of eating with hands. These people, for them to switch to spoon or fork is very difficult. My dad was struggling. He dropped that spoon in 5 takes, like 5 spoon. He went for 5 servings. I mean, 5 eating, and then he just put the spoon out because he couldn't eat it. He's struggling to hold the spoon and eat. So imagine for those people itself having a spoon. Spoon is very see among spoon, fork, knife, and then chopsticks. Spoon is the most easiest to have food, right? The most easiest to uh, pick up the food and eat. People may struggle with fork. If somebody who's new to spoon, fork, knife, chopstick, if you're starting with spoon and you've been eating with hands, and now moving to starting to have food with spoon, that's the most easiest thing to start. And if you cross that, like my dad did not cross that. He just said no, it does not work for me, and he put it out and he started eating with hands. Okay, he was just struggling. I was trying to help him. I was trying to show how you. Okay, I showed my dad how you have to do it very slowly and eat because my dad is a very fast eater. Like he's very abnormal. Okay, so he's very fast eater. Like he'll be in a rush to. He does not have a lot of work to do. It's just that the moment he sees food, he's very fast to eat. Okay, he'll be he'll grab the food and put it in his mouth very fast. So what happens? I told him how to eat in spoon. That there's a technique to eat in spoon. Somebody who's moving from eating in hands to starting with spoon. There's a way to do it. If you eat very slowly, you can eat very easily with spoon. If you are a fast eater with hands, your brain and hand movement is very fast, right? For you, you cannot handle spoon because my dad will be going at the same speed at which he used to use his hand. He puts the spoon up real fast and he picks it up by the time the food is fallen because the coordination is not happening. I was observing it. I should have taken a video of it. That would have used for study purpose. I would have shown what is happening. So the brain and hand movement is already trained. The brain alone is not trained. His hand movements and his brain are in sync when they eat in hands. Okay, and my dad is a fast eater. So when I told him how to use spoon step by step, like this is what I told him. This is how you do. It's very easy. If you learn this, it's very easy to use spoon. I started him with a spoon. Okay. By the time he does not know how to scoop it. Okay, so he's struggling. I showed him how to do it with a spoon. Scoop it. He didn't know how to do it. He was struggling with that part. Then when the time he picks it up and he tries to put it in the mouth, half the food is gone because the coordination is not happening. The step by step coordination for him is not happening. So his brain is not, he is not ready to put that effort to change it. Number one. Number two, every step is struggle for him. From scooping to putting all the way into the mouth, he's struggling. All the food is falling down. So anyway, he dropped the idea. So that's when I observed that how a person is used to a certain way of eating, for him to shift a new way is very difficult unless and until that person is ready to put that effort. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. So spoon is the most easiest way to start. Spoon, if you're moving from hands to all these things, like you want to go to spoon first, that's the most easiest. Then fork. Fork is a little complicated because if you don't fetch it correctly, it could fall down, could drop, everything. You should know how to pick it up correctly and eat. Okay, and then and another Another observation is in the fork. So when people never used a fork, they started with a spoon. Let's say they got a hang of spoon, they're eating it, they're doing it perfect. Now they move into a fork. It's not that they can concentrate. It's not the matter of how they use the fork and eat. It is a thinking that what if the food falls in the four gaps, right? It's the way they think. It's a fear. It's a question. It's a question of doubting. So that's when they will lose the confidence of picking up and eating itself. Like their mind is not in grabbing the food and eating. The mind is focused on what if the food falls. So that's how they are not trained. So again, that takes a lot of efforts to come start using fork. And fork for rice is very easy. Fork with noodles is a little difficult because you may have to roll up the noodles sometimes. Noodles may not come like easily like rice. That's one part of it. And then you got a knife. That's like when you have the bread, omelets, and everything. The knife works perfectly, and then you put the fork up and take it up. Knife is the third level of difficult level to use. Then the combo of knife with fork is a difficult level. Last, I think the most difficult thing should be chopstick because all these I'm used to it. Like spoon, fork, spoon, fork, and knife. I'm very used to it, so I'm very comfortable with it. I've never used a chopstick, but I've seen on YouTube or videos that how these Japanese people are using the chopstick to eat. I'm trying to learn. And maybe I'm going to order the chopstick. I'm going to watch some YouTube video first to get a hang of how they are eating, and then I'll try eating it, and then I'll study about what is this chopstick doing to my brain and everything. And then I'll come up and make a video about why these people. I'm 100% sure the usage of chopstick in Japan is backed by some study. It is not like some pseudoscience. Somebody in Japan has done some study. That's how this chopstick came into existence. Because chopstick requires the most time of effort to have a food, to pick up and eat a food. I'm just wondering, how would I eat lemon rice with a chopstick? The way they hold a chopstick itself is challenging for me, right? The spoon, fork, knife, it's very easy. I used to hold my knife like this. I could use my fork like this, or like this also when I am trying to scoop it up. Spoon, fork, and knife are very easy for me. I've got used to it. Chopstick, I'm not able to get a hang because there are two chopsticks. You have to use it. Okay, the two chopstick goes into your fingers, like it goes into this finger in between the fingers. I don't know which finger it goes, like in between these two fingers, I guess. Or yeah, most likely these two fingers you have to hold it, and then you have to use a chopstick and pick up the food. And imagine this is spoon. You have the more area size to pick the food and eat. Spoon, fork, it works easily. Chopstick is just the area size is very small, so it's a very different way of. It's very different. It's totally different. Okay, so this is like it has a certain area size to put the food in when you fetch it and then eat it. Chopstick does not have an area size at all. You're just literally trying to hold a food between two thin sticks. So I'm like wondering, how will I be able to eat lemon rice with my chopstick? I don't know. Oh, I forgot to fill up the water. Can I go get water and come back? It will take me hardly 2 minutes. 1 minute. I'd have to fill it up. It's in the next room. Just wait. Okay, hang on there. Okay, I just got the water refilled. I may have to go pick up the water can today. If not today, tomorrow for sure. It's getting over. I'm done with water. Now I need to continue my lemon rice. Yeah, so for me, chopstick is a very interesting subject. I'm very interested to know about chopstick. And mm, I'm going to I'm going to buy a chopstick for sure because I want to learn. It's not like more for learning. I want to use chopstick and eat and see for study purposes what exactly is behind this chopstick. Because I could understand a spoon, fork, and knife. That part I'm able to understand. But chopstick is something which I'm not able to understand. Like, I mean, if you look at logically how we would agree to have a spoon as a product makes sense to me. Spoon, fork, and knife makes a lot of sense to me. Okay. Uh, Spoon, it is like it is very understandable for me for a person like me. I'm able to understand why a spoon is being created in the market, why a fork is created in the market, why a knife is created in the market. I'm not able to understand why a chopstick is created in the market. I don't see the kind of purpose it's serving, or I don't know what that is actually. I'm able to understand a spoon. I can understand a fork. I can understand a knife. It's very understandable. It's very relatable, right? To scoop up and eat, it gives it area size. It does a job. It's perfect. I'm able to understand it. But the chopstick, I'm not able to understand it. Actually. It's most likely what I'm trying to figure out with chopstick and with these Japanese people is they maybe it is like this. They want Japanese people to be very focused when they eat. At the same time, eat very slowly. Even if okay, when we say that spoon quantity, one spoon, right? If you take up and eat, that quantity is still a less quantity when it goes into the mouth. Okay, so chopstick is like way less quantity compared to spoon. So why did they go that way? Is what I'm trying to question. There is no way to. It does not even work like a spoon. Chopstick does not work like a spoon at all, right? You see how they pick up. They use two chopsticks. They pick up the fruit and eat. It's very difficult to do that. Why they are doing that is what I don't know. And they're it's maybe they want these people in Japan to have a very focused attention when you very heightened concentration concentration when you eat food because when you eat chopstick, right, you cannot just talk and eat it mostly. You're going to miss out the food. Okay, and then you need to pick up perfectly, right? You should know how to pick up the food perfectly. It'll take time when you're starting new, when you're starting somebody like I'm a newbie to chopstick. I'm going to struggle for some time until I pick up. I know how to start using it. And then what I'm also seeing is that the quantity of what goes into the spoon and quantity of what goes into the chopstick is very less. The spoon has higher quantity when it gets fetched, scooped. The quantity which goes in using chopstick is very less. So it means that if two people are eating the same quantity of food which is on the plate, the person who eats in the spoon and the person who uses chopstick to eat, the time if they are going to have in a very normal, relaxed fashion, right? Not in a, it's not like a competition. Okay, let's say a person who's eating in the spoon to finish it, lemon rice, a plate of lemon rice would take, let's say, 20 minutes in a relaxed manner. 20-30 minutes, we'll put it up. Like 20 minutes, we'll put it up. Okay, 20 minutes. The same person who's going to have in a more relaxed manner in chopstick might take 1 hour, is what I'm trying to guess. A 20 minutes to 1 hour, the difference is what makes chopstick very different to spoon. They are trying to slow down that person's eating time, the consumption time, food consumption time. So there is a lot of study behind this chopstick, which has been introduced into Japan. So there is something behind it. I'm going to buy a chopstick. Next month I'll order a chopstick. So I want to try this chopstick out, man. It's crazy. I mean, I'm aware about chopstick for some time. I mean, like easily for 10 15 years, I know what's a chopstick. Okay? I always wanted to try chopstick, but I was not comfortable because I thought like it's not going to be easy for me. Now I'm going to buy that at home. I want to learn that by watching some YouTube video, and then I want to learn that by doing myself. Like I want to experiment myself, and then see where it takes. I'll buy chopstick. Okay, I'm going to buy a chopstick for sure. Hmm, I'm not able to finish the lemon rice. I don't know why. Oh, I have vada left. Let me check how many vada comes. Damn, there's two vada. Shit. I have to eat vada, and then I have to eat vada, and then I have to eat lemon rice. Okay, we'll go slow. Let's do vada. I keep clearing my throat very often. I guess it's too oily. I guess I don't know. It's possible. But there are two vadas today. I usually get one vada sometimes, sometimes two vadas, something like that. I'm going to okay. I'm going to clean up this place and put it in the trash, and then I'm going to put my sambar into the trash. Okay, everything looks good so far. Okay, so the trash part is done. What needs to go to the trash is ready. Now let me finish up this food. So I'm done. Done with my breakfast. I'll most likely order my chopstick today. Place an order today on Meesho. It's available on Meesho. And I'm still waiting for my order confirmation on the other product, the mobile holder, the bicycle mobile holder. That has to go through, and then I have to check with. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, done. I'm done with my breakfast. A lot of breakfast, right? So I'm supposed to have. I'm supposed to have a first world country breakfast. It's just that I'm stuck in a third world country, so I'm having a wrong breakfast. This breakfast is just loaded with carbs. Lemon rice is just carbs. I have this carbs will convert into fat if I don't do the required amount of physical activity to burn down these carbs. Like it's turned into fat. That's what is happening. So I'm loading my body with fat. Man, like I need to get started with my. I need to get started with my workouts. So my chopstick, yeah, I'll try to place the order for chopstick today or tomorrow. I could do it today itself, but I'm waiting for my bicycle mobile holder order to get processed from the seller side. Misho has confirmed, I mean, processed the order. The seller is yet to confirm it, so it'll happen another 1 or 2 days. Hopefully, if it gets confirmed, and then I'll place the order for the chopstick. Mm. That's what it is. Chopsticks, chopsticks. Mm-mm-mm. So all these facial reactions, right? It's already there. It's already there on all social media. Like you just put up a picture and you can change the way you want your face to look. Actually, it's there. It's a part of feature. Let's see what I have hands are like already. Wait a second. Let's see what have I got. Something to share or this guy is actually me. Yeah, I took this in New York. Yeah, I took this picture in New York. This is me actually. When I was in New York, I took this picture. So if you go to New York, if you go to Central Park, it's a huge park, right? So I took this picture in Central Park in New York, and you should be able to. Well, you could also click similar pictures if you go to New York in Central Park. Yep, this is actually me. Uh, I need to get a strong hands, I guess. My hands are very tiny and small. My thighs are okay. I mean, like okay. I have a body fat around the waist area, so I can see it. That needs to be gone. I need to work out. My hands are very small. I need to bulk up my hands. Bulk up my hands. Yeah, for sure. I need to bulk up my hands. Mm, yep, that's about it. Um, so it's got very hot now. It's a very normal thing. I mean, at this time being hot, I mean the weather is hot is very normal. I could feel the heat in the room. It's very hot here. Very very hot. So we have to wait until 5 p.m. for the heat to drop completely. 5:30. Yeah, the heat drops completely at 5:30 in Madurai. Until then, the heat is going to stay along. Like it'll get worse at the noontime. The noontime, the heat peaks up. Okay, around 12 p.m. It'll be like hot. You've been into air conditioning rooms, right? So when you get this cold air blowing through the air conditioner, you could feel the cold air, right? So at 12 noon, from the windows, all these windows open up, a hot air will start blowing inside this room. And if I'm sitting here, I would feel the very hot air on my body. So it's just that you pay and buy an air conditioner to feel that cold air hitting on your body. Here, I don't pay anything. It's just open windows, and 12 p.m. I get a hot air running straight into my home windows and hitting me in the room. It's very hot air. The heat wave is terrible. It's horrible. It's very, very hot. That's why I want to go live in a first world country. Hmm. That's about it. I 2 days back. 2 days back. use my shaver, right? Like I have this shaving kit, Foodie trimmer. Yeah, I was removing my pubic hair. I was removing my underarms hair and everything. I wanted to remove this hair as well. On the forearms, there's a lot of hair. Over here, I don't have hair. But forearms, I have a lot of hair. I may do it today, or I may postpone it. And then I have even in my legs. Oh, my entire legs has a lot of hair. So that part I need to remove it. I'm thinking if I could go do some laser waxing or something like that. If I do that once, it does not grow back. So the hair does not grow back. I'm just thinking. Not sure. I'm thinking on this. Let's see. See how it goes. Just thinking about it. Mhm. So that's pretty much it. I keep yawning a lot. I don't know why I'm yawning. Just playing around. Okay, so I ran into a product on Misho. Okay, Misho or another app. I don't remember which app is that. Okay, that app is a product we sold very budget friendly, very low cost. That product is to get your jawline a proper shape. Like your jawline, right? It has to be a certain shape. If it's out of shape, what you have to do basically is that's a product which you need to fit into your teeth or mouth somewhere. It fits into. It'll be given like it'll be mentioned how you have to do it. You put that up the entire day for a few days. What will happen is your jawline will be corrected to get you this V shape, like this proper shape. Now I have a good jawline. I still could do a little more toned up jawline if I buy that product. I'm thinking should I buy that product or not? Is my jawline attractive, or do you think I should still get my jawline still perfect? Because that product will fix the entire jawline to an excellent shape. It's there. The product is sold in the market. It's on the e-commerce stores. It's available. I just ran into it. I saw it. Yeah, I'm planning to buy that also. It's very low cost, not all expensive products. These very low cost, 100, 200, 300 bucks somewhere there. Um, Jawline correction will work actually. I'll see. I'll see. I'm not sure. I mean, I feel like my jawline is kind of okay, like attractive, because a lot of females are checking me out. Like if my jawline is good, females do are attracted. So females would be attracted to a guy based on certain features. They may be looking at the guy because they're not looking at the entire guy. Okay, sometimes I mean he's not. They're not looking at the entire body. Sometimes it could be that they're attracted towards a guy's jawline or his cheeks or his eyes or his nose or his body shape. Like I know one female who actually had crush on me, or I mean, she talks with me. She says that she used to tap my ass and she used to tell me that I like your ass and stuff like that. I don't know. So there are females who like certain features of certain features of body of the guy, and you never know what that is. Some females who are looking at me could be attracted to my jawline. Somebody will be attracted to my eyes, to my nose, or sometimes they'll be attracted to the way I speak. Sometimes they will be attracted to the way I dress, to the way I eat, or it's something like that. Okay, so all these females are attracted. They have different kind of attraction towards the same guy. So yeah, that's what it is. Um, yep. I think I'm done. Done. I'm just like kind of talking. Oh, yawning, man. Look, I'm yawning like so much. Why am I yawning? Is this even a question to ask? The right question to ask? I don't know. I have to check it out. I'm still waiting that for the Misho guy, the seller, to process the order because I want that product so badly. My current product is kind of okay. It's if I get the product soon, I will be very happy. I'm yawning, yawning so badly, yawning so badly. Why am I yawning? Is it that the food I ate was is putting me to sleep? It's like too heavy, too much of carbs I consumed, I guess. I want to change the breakfast, but my mom does not know anything. She's uneducated. All she knows is just lemon rice, the biryani, parota. That's it. These people are crazy in India. That's why I'm supposed to have a girlfriend, so me and my girlfriend could discuss and have a lot of good foods because she would understand what I'm talking. What's called carbs, what called proteins. My mom does not know all this. Like, she does not know anything. She comes from a generation where they do not know anything. They are like different generation people. Okay, so I'm gonna move out and go put all the stuff in the trash. I'm gonna put this the trash, need to clean up the plate, fork, everything, cup, and then come back. It's gonna take like 15 minutes. Matter of 15 minutes, I should be done all the work. Yeah, matter of just 15 minutes. I'm done with the work.